do.
What's up, Gibby?
Hey, what's good, homie?
We are live.
Oh, shit.
DJ keeps popping in and out. I'm not sure what the fuck's going on with him.
Could it be his internet?
Could be.
Could
Fucker.
it be his internet, or he just radiates so much power that his internet just keeps shitting on him?
Right.
What's a happening, Bubba? How you doing?
It's been a busy week, man. Watched a whole lot of stuff, but I'll tell you what, had a lot of fun.
Well, thank God. Instead of hearing, man, it was an awful week, I'd rather hear it was a busy but fun week.
Very much so. Yeah, very, very much so. Watched a bunch of movies, and we got so many previews. Like all the previews just dropped this week.
I told you. It was like, boom, one day we get 3. I was like, all right, you know what? That's cool. We get 3 previews. And then bap, bap, what, lap. Out of nowhere, like fucking 5 of them dropped.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trailers to look at today.
Jesus. Fucking, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
That seems a little excessive.
It's a little excessive, but this is what we're about. We're here for the media, right, DJ?
But we are also coming to the end of the year, though.
Worn out.
Always.
Always. Tilt your mic and bring it closer to you, brother.
Yeah, well, we are getting closer to the end of the year when, you know, all of next year's stuff's going to start previewing.
Yeah, you know, like, the thing is that most of these previews, they take place either in December or early next year, like January next year. So we're going to have a lot of shit to go through. I'm actually considering going back to, like, my AMC Plus subscription, you know?
I didn't know they did a subscription service thing.
Yeah, it's like $15 a month for 3 movies a week.
Okay, that's not actually a bad idea.
Yeah. The Movie Pass guys came back.
No
and
shit,
were like,
really?
They were like, but it was $10 for 2 movies a month.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like,
that
no.
Yeah, that's quite a, that's not really, no. Especially with how many movies are coming out, like, a month or a week. No, 2 movies ain't gonna cut it.
Because I'll tell you what, man, the movie industry right now is it's fighting to get back on its feet. You know what I mean? It's literally like it's Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield that last round. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, it's coming back from the pandemic when nobody was going to the movies and everything was streamlined.
Mm-hmm.
So now the fact that everybody's starting to go back into the theaters and starting to go out and actually do that, everybody's excited to.
Yeah. No, it's a lot.
I'm honestly excited. I'm excited for the movie theaters to come back. That was one of my favorite things to do, was to go out on a Friday night and just go to the movies.
Dude, I spent money I did not need to spend going to the fucking movies. But you know what? I did it.
Did you have a good time, though, is the better question.
Oh, I had a wonderful time.
And that's all that matters.
Time. No, I spent money. There's this bucket, literally a bucket, a refillable bucket of fucking popcorn. And they were like, it's $20. And I was like, okay, but what's the next size down? And they were like, oh, it's this little piddly fucking thing. And I'm like, do you understand how much goddamn popcorn I ate? I just ate a personal pizza. I just ate a personal pizza about 20 minutes ago, and I'm still going to eat most of those 4 pounds of popcorn.
They always try to get that, like, oh, here's this super extra big fuck bucket. And you're like, what's the next one down? Oh, super small.
Yeah.
You're like, well,
open your hands. We're just going to pour a little in there. That's $16.
How much is this?
Even popped.
Yeah, go here. We're gonna give you some kernels. Go home and pop them, fucker. Movie still starts at 5:30.
I don't know. I'm really happy the movie industry is coming back. I cannot bitch whatsoever.
No, I'm not bitching at all. Like at all.
I mean, I could bitch about the movies that are coming out, but I'm not going to bitch about the movie theaters opening up again.
I mean, like, yeah, no. That's totally valid. You know what I mean? Like, you could look at stuff and be like, better why? But then, like, at the same time, you're like,
I'm glad we're coming back somewhat.
yeah.
That's my thing, is I'm glad we're coming back somewhat from it.
Yeah, it's true. Like, and yeah, like, some months ago, I always said, like, people like speculate, oh, the movie industry's dead. It's like, no, because that's the thing. Like, no matter how good your setup is at home, you're not gonna capture that movie experience at your home.
No.
You can't replicate that because you're just not only you're watching, but it's also feeling the reactions of everyone else watching the same film, and there's nothing like it. You're not gonna replicate that. So it's like, no.
Especially for a bunch of people that along with you, this is their first time watching the movie, so you're all getting that genuine reaction all at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Are the movies in color in Michigan? And
50-50.
Mike says that you're a little low, DJ. And I got you turned up as loud as I can, so you're gonna have to turn your gain up.
Just start yelling in the microphone. I don't know. It depends on the movie theater. Some movie theaters can afford color, some can't. That's really not something you can take up with me, man. I don't do that shit. Black and white or in color, I enjoy them all.
And so I think because our guest Danny is going to be a little bit late, and I don't think Graverobber is going to be joining us. So I guess we should just launch the show, and we'll go from there.
Oh, great, Danny. I was so excited to see you. I was excited to talk to you. But
he's got a lot to say. He's got a lot to say. So let's launch the show. All right, and we are live.
God, I love those intros so much.
You're welcome.
If I had a hat, I'd tip it off to you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of VTNetwork. I'm your host, Deadman. With me, as always, my brother DJ Gibby, now joining us permanently as a fucking Gibby. And today's episode is brought to you by Umbrella Industries. Life is our business. Use 10% off.
God damn. These fucking ads every time. I'm always expecting just one normal one. Just a single normal one.
DJ knows what I did there.
Mm-hmm.
I need a bit of Michigan Slam, says Mike Smith. Love that. Thank you, Mike. We love it too. Thank you for tuning in, Mike. Welcome to the show. Anyways,
he has to get his weekly Michigan shit talk in.
He has to get one kidney punch in before the round starts. Yeah. All right, so let's go around because I got a lot to fucking talk about. DJ, what have you been watching? What have you been consuming? What have you been playing this week?
Some Mario Kart 8. Had jury duty this week.
Ew.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Damn, how'd you get out of it?
I technically didn't.
Plot twist. He didn't. He just sat there and grumbled the entire time.
Yeah, it was one of those I did, but I didn't. It's like, here I am, like, hoping and like, oh, it won't happen. But, it's like, no, like, it's jury duty. It's like, okay, then, keep going. It's like, and then the long fucking selection is like, God damn it. Okay, here we go. And then, like, at the fucking, like, last minute, we arrived in the morning. It was, like, already in the evening. And it's like, okay. And I was like, okay, we picked our 10. The rest of you can go. Here's like $2 and something cents for your trouble.
Yeah.
A fucking full day of fucking waiting around and then fucking making their selection. And yeah, no. So I technically got out, but technically it's like
I got dismissed.
Yeah. So it's like one of those. I did, but I didn't because
God,
I
I
was
love that.
For like a split second, I thought you were going to say, well, I stood up and at the top of my lungs declared, I hate neighbors.
I just used I just said the meanest slur I could, and they fucking kicked me out.
Probably, Sometimes I think about doing that, like, do
Welcome
the
to
Family
jury
Guy
duty.
method. It's like awful lot of honkies in here.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about all these white folks. DJ, thank you for your duty. Well, there you go, Mike. Mike's thanking you for your duty to being a juror.
Yeah, for sitting there and waiting for them to come fucking pick you out.
What about So is that it? Just some Mario Kart 8, and you went to go yell at honky at white people?
Yeah, and play more Axiom Verge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as well. I'm gonna try and beat it.
Nice. All right, Gibby, what about you?
Well, as you know, the new season of Fortnite got released, so I've been putting a little bit in. Shut up. Shut up. It you know what? Everybody has their, guilty pleasure games. This one happens to be mine. Okay. That's actually really it. Yeah. God, I really haven't been doing anything this week. It's just kind of been, I've been so busy with the move coming up. I haven't really had any time to sit down and consume anything.
Hey. Danny's here. Danny from Dark Charm Media made it for the wrap up.
God, finally.
Hey, man, things happen here in Baltimore.
I've only been sitting here waiting an hour for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had things to do and people to see.
Well, you should have got that done before you're supposed to be on.
He had people to do and things to see. Anyways, so what else, Gibby?
That's basically it. I've just been playing the new season of Fortnite, and that is like I said, with this moving coming up, I really haven't had time to actually sit down and put my time and effort into any media, so.
Right. That's okay. Danny, what have you been watching this week? What have you been consuming?
It's going to be boring, but okay.
That's why I ask.
Dude, I
Barney
just said
Miller.
Fortnite.
Barney
I've been
Miller?
watching Barney Miller.
Okay.
And I have been playing, I really haven't been playing any video games, just basic solitaire on my computer when I'm not doing other things.
Ye fucking ha!
Hey, man.
You know what? It's a game.
Wild. Solitaire, man.
I busted down in some solitaire.
I know.
Well, you did say it was boring. I mean, the
Like I
only
said,
yeah. The only thing more boring is Minesweep.
Oh,
I didn't play that.
Have
guy.
you seen people speed run that?
Yes.
Minesweep?
It gives me so much anxiety,
bro. Yeah, I don't. You haven't seen it, DJ?
No, I haven't.
All right, I'm gonna bring that up as soon as we get past the bullshit. But
yeah, the week's been pretty hectic for me because we found out my dog tore his ACL.
oh,
We have no idea how it happened.
Still wondering about that.
Yeah, a lot of people are thinking, "Oh, what do you do it playing football?" I'm like, I don't know. The dog just jumps around places and walks and does things and
does dog stuff.
He does dog stuff. I mean, you'd think at this point maybe that's what caused it, but other than that, he's been very needy, very we've had to do a lot of different things. He wasn't eating for a while, wasn't drinking anything. We thought at first maybe it was a bit of the medication that he was taking to help with the pain, but it wasn't the pain medication at all. It was the GI medicine that was used for the anti-inflammatory. So we were like, okay, let's ease off a bit on the GI medicine and then see what happens. And the first day, he was eating and drinking again. So I was like, okay, that's good. It was the GI stuff. But yeah, for the most part, he's going to need surgery, and that's going to be a pretty penny.
And that's going to take a big chunk out of his MMA career. What kind of dog wants to know, Mike Smith?
It is a Cairn Corgi. It's a Cairn Terrier Welsh Corgi mix.
Oh, that's got to be adorable.
Pure Celtic dog.
It's gonna be hell at his MMA.
The kind of dog that just runs around in the morning, runs out the fucking front door when you let him out. Like, freedom!
Let me tell you something. My affectionately at work, my dog is known as the terrorist. So
nice. Well, let's start with me. Yesterday, Graverobber and I went to see Violent Night. Watch it. Just fucking watch it. I can't say shit the fuck else. Just watch it.
I personally won't go see it for personal reasons. So
okay, fair enough.
But that's
that one where it lies.
David Arbor plays Santa Claus, stuck in a situation against John Leguizamo, and the whole thing, it's just fun. It's an awesome fucking movie. It is very Die Hard meets Home Alone. It's got some really dark humor in it. It's just fantastic. And I know it's dark humor because Graverobber and I were the only dickheads in the theater laughing our balls off at some of the
you
shit
were.
that happened. Like it was like we were cackling like with some of the stuff that happened. It was so good.
That sounds like how me and my buddies were when we first saw Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, Death to
Laughing
Smoochie
my
was
butt
another
off.
one.
You just laughing?
I was laughing my balls off at Blair Witch
I don't
Project.
know. I just fell asleep.
I have a circumstance for Blair Witch, but I'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, I just
I
passed out
saw
in fear. I
Black
was like,
Adam.
Oh, you
this is
did?
So boring.
I saw Black Adam.
Does it
I
do
loved
justice?
Told
I
you.
loved it.
It was good.
I loved it, and I see everyone's issue with it. Everyone went into this expecting a fucking hero movie. They did not get a hero movie. They got the Justice League versus Black Adam versus the Crown, the Black Crown, DJ. That's what they got. They did not get a superhero movie, and that's what everybody's issue was. Everybody wanted another Batman or another Superman. No. This was a Black Adam movie,
And the best part was it wasn't The Rock. It was Dwayne Johnson. You could literally look at him and say, hey, this is not The Rock. No eyebrow twitching, no funny comments. This was Black Adam.
the comedy was extremely dry. Like really,
Well, isn't he an
really
anti-hero?
dry. Oh, he's not a hero at all. He exists between everything.
Yeah,
He's a hero to his people.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Like to his own personal. But yeah, no. Black Adam is always he does his own thing. Just stay out of his way. Like don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you.
And
I like that. I like that
honestly,
viewpoint.
the some of the humor in it like absolutely floored me. Like it floored me. Like this kid is trying to catch up Black Adam with like the whole catchphrase thing. You know what I mean? And Black Adam, he's trying to do it because you know what I mean? Like they worship him, so he's going to do what his followers want, and he's trying to get it down, and he keeps fucking it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Like the kid gives him his catchphrase, say tell them the man in black sent you. And I'm not spoiling anything. And at one point Black Adam grabs one of the fucking villains, tosses homie through a goddamn building, and then remembers that he's supposed to do the catchphrase, so he fucks it. He goes, tell them the man. Just like, yeah, this is Black Adam. This is Black Adam. I love this. And they did show spectacularly why Dr. Fate failed him.
Really?
They showed spectacularly what it was. They actually did it very new. It's very nuanced. If you know Dr. Fate, especially this Dr. Fate, you know what he talks about the entire movie, and so like the entire time he fails Black Adam, and I'm like, yeah, good, he did. So did Hawkman. So did everybody else. Everybody failed Black Adam.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought they would have glossed over it.
No, man, it was right there.
It is prominent. It is prominent. Yeah. I watched Wednesday, the series on Netflix,
and
I have my issues with it. But, however, that being said, I would, if you're in a nostalgic mood and you're down to see that old school, Adam's Family Adventures comic that they did back in the 60s and 70s. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Oh, I do.
So it was this little lived comic where they went on adventures and fought monsters and stuff like that. So if you're ever nostalgic for that comic book, watch Wednesday. It's very cool. I have my issues with it.
I didn't know they made a comic of that.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
better
the Addams
known
Family was originally a comic back in the what was it, like the late
50s and 60s.
Yeah, and what happened was they got onto like newspaper comic strips and things like that, and then they became a show because they were so popular.
Yeah.
If you want an idea of that, the comics like the Anime Adventures, try to find the old 60s cartoon.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's loosely based off that style of comic. Very fun comic too. It's freaking great. My favorite episode is the Festerine episode. It was so freaking stupid. I love it.
Mine was definitely the vampire drama episode.
Oh my God.
Remember that?
Yeah.
But anyways, I have my issues. My main issue with it is it's just little nitpicky stuff. However, if you're feeling nostalgic, I say watch it. It's a fun little romp. I have my issues with what's going on in the media regarding it, and that pisses me off somewhat. But that's a tale for another time. That's like next week if we all agree to watch it. We'll come back to it. Keeping Up with Chainsaw Man, the anime.
Ooh, how is that?
It's all right.
It's all right. Would
It's all right.
Would it be like one of those like, oh, you need to watch it? It's like, I mean,
it's okay
if you get around to it.
There's no rush on this one.
Oh, okay, all right, good. I've been
playing some
I
Call
hear
of Duty.
so much about it, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should, catch up on it.
It's quirky. About it. There's not a lot there. Mike says, why don't you want to see it? Danny?
What, the Violent Night?
Yeah.
I've had some issues in my childhood in regards to Christmas and Santa Claus, and we will leave it at that.
Fair enough.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's all. That's a good enough reason. What was the first comic that was adopted for television? Mike, there's really no way to quantify that because you have things that were that kind of coexisted at the same time. So it's like, where does one begin and one end? I mean, like if you really, really want to go back to it, I mean, you can go to like the 1950s Mission Impossible.
Maybe.
Well, I know in the 1930s, the old Fleischer comics, the old Fleischer cartoons for Superman were.
Yeah. You know what? You can go far back as that, 1940s.
Because some franchises like happen at the same time. It's like so weird. Like Zorro, you could argue.
Yeah, Zorro had his own.
I think and that started like in the 40s.
Zorro, the Phantom, Flash Gordon,
the Phantom,
Flash Gordon,
and Flash Gordon. So there's no real way to pinpoint that because some ran concurrently, some ran one before the other. Like television
Tarzan.
existed. Tarzan is an old story.
But it was they put it in old comic strips.
Yeah.
They took stuff from Edgar Rice Burroughs, so you really never really know when it actually started, but you do know that time period
frame
became huge for comics in general. The golden age, they call it. So
God, I learned so much. I did not know a lot of this shit was comic books before it was like a big. A big
thing. The Lone Ranger a comic? Yes, the Lone Ranger was a comic. It came out in Books of Adventure, or I'm sorry, no, Something Tales. What is it? Something Tales.
Tales to Astonish.
I mean, technically speaking, like the Lone Ranger, if you really want to get technical, it even started as a comic. It was actually based off a real life person, one of the very first black sheriffs or police officers in existence, and he was incredibly successful in his job. And they took his stories and literally made the Lone Ranger out of his stories. I guess they whitewashed it, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a weird transition.
Yeah, it's weird, but no, he's based off a real live person, the very first, like one of the first black police officers, black law enforcement, and it's
But it wasn't whitewashed. He wanted the change to happen so that his story would be told. That was actually
whatever the reason.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, don't get me wrong. I don't like it. Not a lot of people liked it. Like anybody familiar with his life didn't like it, but he was like, they're never going to tell the story of a black sheriff.
That's
not until Blazing Saddles.
And why not?
Blazing Saddles,
It worked in Blazing Saddles. Anyways, let's start the fucking show because we got so much stuff to talk about, and Danny's here to talk numbers.
Yeah,
and clicking it.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Was that the same guy from Blazing Saddles? Yeah, pretty much. So anyways, just real quick, just so you can understand how stressful this is, I'm going to show you the speed run of the Minesweeper. This is the fucking world record.
God, this gives me so much anxiety.
Look.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's so fast. It's so fast for Minesweeper. There is no reason. I remember clicking on one button. I was like, oh, God, this is the one.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
That is insanely fast.
I told you.
That dude's got to have nerves of steel. Because
Look
I
at that.
wouldn't
That
have
was
been
it.
able to do it.
That was it.
Wow.
31 seconds and he clears it. Good.
Bravo.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Way to
bravo,
go.
but good lord.
That's insane.
That made me anxious.
Fuck all that. Anyways, so Danny, you're here to talk some numbers, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
shared some stuff on social media.
Yeah.
We have the year wrapped up, and
Oh my God.
go ahead, man. Tell us everything about
All
it.
right. Well, first off, let's bring some ambiance in here.
Oh, okay.
Fire, candle.
Should I hold on? Let me turn off my floodlights. There,
Yeah.
there we go.
All right. So, first things first, I want to thank everyone for the amazing year we've had. It has been absolutely insane as the response of the things that we've been doing and all the stuff that's been coming up. Like the feedback's been amazing for things. We are up 300% from last year.
Ooh.
300%. It is insane.
Damn.
Like the amount. Yep. The amount of time that we have garnered on Spotify in our category, we are 298% garnered more time than any other similar podcast in our category. And there's not very many podcasts right now that are in our format. Not very many at all.
No, really not. Like I was telling you, I was looking up stuff that was even relatively close.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Nothing at the production or caliber that we're doing. So I'm telling you, it's a cutting edge. Yes.
Round of applause.
Yes.
Baby.
Round of
Round of
applause.
applause for the wonderful creator, Danny Atwell himself.
I'm so
let me
glad
tell
that
you one
ended
thing.
because I have no idea how to stop it.
Okay. So, but here's but you know, I will say, I had a good crew of people with me to get things done. My cast has been amazing to get things done, and there are more numbers that we have right now. We are in the top 10 of 14 preferred podcasts.
Wow.
And that's not including how many that we are in the number one slot of their podcast, or we're about seven of our members were at number one.
Ooh.
I could not believe how good it was. We are heard in 5 different countries. The top 3 currently are United States, obviously, Greece, and Canada.
Still cracks me up.
What?
I don't know why the Greeks love us, baby,
Yes.
but keep it coming. So,
To our Greece audience, hi.
Greek life.
How you doing?
Welcome.
welcome. Fascination Street number 1 was our most listened to episode of the year. Our cast got great praise for that, including one certain DJ for his portrayal of the villainous Roderick von Bismarck.
Who, by the way, won Best Villain.
Yep, best villain of the year.
What?
Yeah, you won Best Villain of the Year.
You outdid Juice and Leif by 13%.
Ooh.
By votes.
Nice.
Yep.
No.
So Roderick von Bismarck is the word. But you know what else? Kind of crept in there as Dark Charm's most intense villain.
What?
You'll never guess.
Who?
The chickens.
The chickens.
Out
From
of
Night
all-
of the Chickens.
serious?
Out of all, yeah, so the top 5 rankings of villains of the year. It was 1 and 2 was Juice and was Roderick von Bismarck, Juice, then Leif, and then number 4 was the chickens, just the chickens. And people are sitting there looking at that list, going, "What the?" And they were like, "Yeah, if you've heard Night of the Chickens, you know what it's about."
Wait, the chickens? Why? Listen.
And number
Listen
5,
to it.
ironically enough, was L'Evêque Noir.
L'Evêque
I was like-
Noir.
I was like, wait a minute.
What about Skull?
Skull wasn't in there. No, I don't get what it was like. L'Evêque Noir was number 5. The Chickens was number 4. Leif, then Juice, then Roderick von Bismarck. Really insane, but really cool. Really cool. Congratulations, man! You did a fantastic
Congratulations,
job.
dear brother.
No.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Shut up. No. Crunch those numbers again. That has to be a mistake.
No,
that is audience voted. You don't get a choice.
Voted. Yep.
Look, I even changed your name on the screen.
So the other thing, 13% of our viewers coming in, the newer viewers coming in, came in with Momkilla, the first episode.
Momkilla, wow.
Yep, and they stuck around for the entire run. 13% of those. Everybody else either came in with the first episode, which was Nowhere to Run, or they just came in at like a later episode, like say Fascination Street or anything. But yeah, man. Let's see. What was another interesting tidbit we found? Trying to see what other. But yeah, we were up 300% from last year, and also like out of the top 10 in our category, we are number 1 at most anticipated podcasts.
Yeah, I can imagine that number.
They say that for our listeners, we are called enthusiasts. They are diehard. They come back for every episode for most parts. But yeah, how Spotify categorizes everybody as their diehards. We have a small but dedicated, loyal fans, and I can't thank you guys enough for that accomplishment.
Yeah, can't argue. I mean,
keep listening.
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie. Like my boss, he listens to Dark Charm like all the time.
Oh, he does.
Like, yeah, he does. Like we listening to it, like as we're working, like, and like he was like, oh yes, like do you like he asked me like, do you do anything besides VTNetwork? I was like, yeah, I'm like I voice act and in Dark in this podcast Dark Charm meeting. I was like, really, you voice act? I was like, yeah, like a little bit. Like show me this shit. And like I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, has Spotify? He has like that that iPhone, hook iPhone to like a little radio boombox thing.
Yeah.
And he hooked that up and like just picked a random episode, and it was Fascination Street number 1.
Yes.
And he was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Man, no wonder Fascination Street gets so much love.
Well, that's just it. I mean, like I said, for starters, Fascination Street was a huge departure from a lot of our different stuff. It was our first really science fiction / fantastical type of story that Fun with Dirt is got dark comedy and things like that, and you have Noxo, and that's supernatural crime drama for the most part. But Fascination Street was like a departure from most of our stuff. Dark Charm Presents is everywhere, so it's, to actually have a sole series based on something like that, it really made me happy that I could go into something like that going forward and keep maintaining it, because that was one of the huge worries, especially me talking to Deadman and to my buddy Mac. I was like, is this series going to work? And yeah, it did.
Yeah, it showed up and showed out, definitely.
It showed up and showed out. This past weekend was our season premiere of Fun with Dirt, and it was like so far we've had a couple of different people show up, and they're like, well, it's about damn time. And I'm like, hey, greatness takes time to get made. I know we're not necessarily on pace for but at least you get the start of it at the end of 2022. So
yeah, because originally this was slated for February.
It was slated for February of next year, and then I was like, no, I want to get this thing, in December. That way, end the year off with a bang, besides just, so we actually pushed up production on Fun with Dirt to to actually get 2 months ahead to get it in for December.
I didn't know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and we
I mean,
and let me tell you, I had to get with everybody I possibly could, and was like, look, I need as much of the lines as you can give me as soon as possible. And it was like, we got you. And like, I finally got, like, I'm still not fully done all of the voices, and things like that for Fun with Dirt for the season, but it is definitely we're pretty close. So,
And Fire and Ice came out.
mm-hmm.
And that's another DJ show right there. That one, the Scion of Spells came into his own power, had AC/DC as a backing track, murdered a bunch of people. Was in
Henry
my opinion,
Reeves.
the best produced Dark Charm media to date.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, dude, like that was so fucking good.
We're making him blush.
Oh, I know he hates this. He hates the spotlight this hard on him, but it's too bad, brother. You
did a
knocked it like in
fantastic job.
Fire and Ice.
You
In
earned
Fire and
it.
Ice is Henry Reeves going
Chef's
against.
kiss.
Yeah, what happened in that
damn
episode
it.
was so heavy, so heavy, and you were so fucking good. Like I was so proud of you.
Him and
I-
Emily in that big scene with
Yeah.
them crying together about him betraying the order was like,
Yeah, it
this
was
is some soap
astronomical.
opera shit.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, that was a beautiful scene.
Mhm.
Still pissed off, but beautiful scene.
Oh yeah, because you were like, you literally the next day, and this is funny. I get a text from Gibby going, "Hey, God damn you!" And I'm like, "What did I do?" And he's like, "You left me on that cliffhanger." And I was like, "I left everybody on
yeah.
that
No,
cliffhanger."
I said, because I was listening to it at work. So, like I usually do, I'll listen to it at work, and then it just ends. And I said to him, I'm like, we need to have a fucking conversation about your cliffhangers. And he's like, well, what do you mean? Are they bad? I was like, no, you just make me want more.
Well, that's good because at some point in time in the next year, we're going to be doing a Noxo season 3, and it's
Yay.
coming. And that's not previewing all the stuff that's going on currently with Branded by Blood and Tales of the Night Child, which is coming in May.
Oh, all
And-
the stuff.
Oh my God! And so the cool thing about all this is we've been seeing everything from 2 different perspectives.
Yeah.
The perspective of the villains from the Order Vitalis and the perspective from Joshua Chambers. There's a third perspective, and that is from New Orleans and from Oklahoma. And Tales from the Night Child and Branded by Blood all happened 2 years before the events that are going on right now.
And let's
So
not
you
forget.
get to see. Yep.
And
go
let's
ahead.
not forget, I'm gonna give a little preview here. In Fire and Ice, Juice and Leaf end up going to Baltimore, so we're gonna see Henry. We're gonna see Juice and Leaf through the eyes of Joshua fucking Chambers, and this is gonna be one of I think our most ambitious crossover yet for Dark Charm. And it's gonna be insane because poor Josh Chambers is gonna be introduced to the 2 most chaotic entities we've ever written, and what's gonna happen is it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
I'm so
But-
for all of this.
And Tales of the Night Child is gonna be. It's gonna be violent. It's gonna be gory. It's gonna be bloody. It's gonna be Batman turned to 12, and Branded by Blood, starring somebody in particular.
Sorry, that guy right there.
There it is, the
I'm so
Gibster.
excited.
Oh my
He's
God.
gonna be walking that line, but for now, DJ holds Villain of the Year. How does it feel, brother? Give us a little
I gotta
acceptance
give
speech.
another applause
Speech,
again, 'cause
speech,
God,
speech,
yes, man.
speech. Come on, speech.
Yes, man.
Speech.
Speech.
Acceptance speech.
Okay.
I'm even putting you full screen, bitch.
Okay, yeah. Enjoy all this gloating now because I'm sure Gibby is going to make sure he outdoes me. And
But he's not a villain.
He's not a villain.
Well, not yet anyway.
oh well, there you go. I'm hanging on that. Not yet. So yeah, enjoy it now because I'm as the next year progress, I am more than confident that Roderick Roderick von Bismarck will be down on the list again.
I'm
I
telling
doubt
you,
it,
man.
brother.
Let me just say this: as the season right now progresses with Fascination Street, you're getting even more hardcore, and it's been like you're gonna see some like, especially for the next season for Fascination Street, you're gonna probably see what turned him, what made him leave, and it's gonna be insane. Because you're gonna even see some interesting stuff.
I'm gonna get him a trophy, Mike. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Without any spoilers,
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna see some very interesting stuff at the end of Detonation Boulevard that's gonna make you question things.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
That is
that.
the only thing I'm going to give you in regards to that.
I'm gonna get you like a WWE wrestling belt that's just gonna say Villain of the Year,
Please
and it's
do.
gonna have Roderick
And
von Bismarck.
Instead of the WWE logo, it's just gonna have some dude laughing, going, "Ah!"
Oh God, please do.
No.
For all of
Oh,
us at
yeah.
home, please
Oh
do.
yeah,
But I'm
Oh, yeah.
serious. Like and especially
You're gonna have to wear it every show.
the contrast.
Have it on your
between-
shoulder.
Yeah. Just be like,
Look.
I'm the champ, baby.
Look. I mean, okay, yes.
The people's champion.
I am glad people are enjoying the work.
They are
of
very
Roger
much so,
Von
yes.
Robert.
Roderick von Bismarck.
Roderick von-
Bis-
You can
No,
just shorten it to Bismarck. It's okay.
No, that's not the
It's
problem.
you.
Every time I try to say the name, my voice gets deeper.
Is that
He
like
goes into the
Pavlov's
character.
dog? Like the going into the character?
He goes
Yeah.
into the character.
It's disturbing.
DJ, the first villain
must
of
be
the
the-
year.
it-
Look
it-
at that.
It must be the jerk. God dang it, Mike! Please get Gibby, please.
Oh, not so fun when Mike's going after somebody else now,
Actually,
is
the
it?
first villain of the year was Miguel last year.
Thank you.
Was
Thank you.
I don't think we ever talked about that last year.
I didn't get any stats from last year like that, but if it was anybody, it would have been Juice.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
Easily.
Juice. Yeah. So soak that up for a while. Yeah, you love it.
I just did. I just
Exactly.
Did.
So
Because-
just keep soaking and
I
leave
will-
me alone.
I will
Nope.
say the biggest surprise of the year has been Ricardo.
Yes, another
Wait, hold
surprise
on. What
dead man
about
roll.
Ricardo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
another
Ricardo.
surprise dead man roll right there. So yes, keep soaking that and ignore me. Leave me alone.
Nah, I can't
Nope.
totally ignore
Sorry.
you, brother. You're doing a fantastic job. And the brief time I have been working with Gibby to get stuff done, he's been amazing too. I can't be even more blessed with the people that have decided to join our cast at this point. And I just from the bottom of my heart, as CEO and co-founder of the company, thank you.
No,
For
you're
to all of
welcome.
our fans, all of our cast, everybody, to our writers, for ideas, things like that. Thank you.
So
You're welcome.
yeah,
And just
there you
tune
go.
in because next year is going to be just as amazing, just as badass.
Oh yeah, after the holiday break,
excited.
we're coming back with fists swinging.
Yep,
Oh,
off
yeah.
the cuff,
Let's,
coming back
yo,
in February.
Yeah, yo, Danny. Sometime next year, I want to talk to you. I have an idea for a show.
Okay.
I want to run by you.
Bring it, Daddy-O. I got you.
All right, and I already talked to Demi a little bit about it, and I think it's the best way through Dark Charm.
Okay.
It's the I'll talk to you like sometime. I'll contact you like soon about that. But yeah,
And I still got to get together with you to do some more recording. So
no problem.
I got a couple different things I need you for. So
Next time it'll be hero of the year. Not villain, but hero.
Shut your mouth, Gibby.
that might happen.
No, it
It
won't.
might. It
No,
might.
no.
Gib,
See, no,
but
no.
don't sell yourself short right now, Gib, because you might get it next year.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
yes.
I'm just talking shit. No matter what I get. I just like talking shit because
Please, Gib.
Make it happen, Danny.
make it happen to where he gets the spotlight.
DJ, I love you, dude. Please you give an acceptance of any award using a water bottle as the award, says Mike. Well, he already gave his acceptance.
Yeah, you see all these
Gave
used
us
water
acceptance
bottles here, and he's like, "Yeah, use that." Okay.
He already gave his acceptance speech. Yeah. Well, let's get into the previews. Let's get into the previews because we got a lot to go through. And honestly, I'm just happy that these numbers are resonating the amount of work we're putting in.
Yeah,
like,
we're
not only as
kicking
cast
some ass,
and writers, but
it's good to get some. It's good to get
some validation.
Validation, yeah.
So let's get into the previews, shall we? The first one we have is The Last of Us. This is the official trailer.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
You haven't seen the world,
Still hate that noise.
so you don't know. You keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No. Your cargo.
Why are you so important?
Somewhere out west, they're working on a cure. I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
If she so much as twitches, don't.
Okay.
I gotta give credit for that one.
It's very Ellie.
If I'm taking you with me, you do what I say when I say it. You got any advice on the best way west?
Yeah, go east. You've come this far, then you know what's out there.
You're not gonna scare us.
Scared him? You have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined.
Oh, nice.
Be careful who you put your faith in.
You might not be her father, but you're someone's.
You trust me?
Oh, fuck that.
And there's a lot of things I'm excited for because it does look great. Like I was very scared on how this was gonna work because I love The Last of Us, so this is not coming from somebody who's never played the game. But there's a lot of heart-wrenching moments in that game that if they happen in this show and I see it on screen, I might cry like a little bitch.
Oh,
Like at the
there's
beginning-
going to be tears, yeah.
Oh, like when
yeah.
in the very beginning scene when Joel loses his daughter, like his legitimate.
Spoilers, bitch.
Bitch, the game's been out for like 10 years.
Some of us haven't played the game.
YouTube, my guy. YouTube. Okay, sorry. When a certain character loses a certain
It's too
somebody.
fucking late now. You already fucked the pooch. The pooch can't be unfucked.
But you get my point. Scenes like that.
Yeah,
and
there's
I
gonna
don't
be-
and I
there's gonna
don't
be tears.
remember. I don't remember them showing Ellie's mom. So that one kind of took me off guard when they're like, "Oh, here's the mother." Like, oh, okay. Well, we'll see where that goes. I guess.
I'm ready. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm putting aside everything I know about the game, and I just want to see what happens with this. I want to see what they can do with actors. I want to see what they can do with set pieces, and I see the amount of work they put in. None of that looked third-rate budget. None of that looked ILM light. You know what I mean? Like this
like they
looks
took,
legit.
Yeah, it's like they took whatever budget they would have had for like Walking Dead and upped it a notch.
That's what I was
Upped
thinking.
it
It
a
looks
couple
very
of notches.
that looks very season 2-esque Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. DJ, what do you think, man?
I'm gonna wait till the end.
You're not gonna go episode by episode?
No, because because the thing is, the first game is great, the second game is shit, and if they follow the
agree.
fucking story to the second game, I'm fucking out. I'm fucking sorry. No, I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that bullshit. Not twice.
got a
Once was
point.
more than enough. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until this series ends, and I'm gonna see how it ends, And if it's not like, oh, we're gonna do another do season 2 rehab, no, fuck you, I'm out. But if they do it proper, it's like, okay, something different that we know we have hope for. Okay, I'll watch the series.
I didn't see anything of the Fireflies, so I don't think they're going to go too far into the first game. I think they're going to have like one of those 5 or 6 episodes, and then I'm thinking they're going to end at the winter, from what I can tell.
And I'll wait till then.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with DJ. Like, I'm so cool if they continue on with the very first game. Like, if they just take that story and use it, cool, awesome. The moment they say we're coming out with season 2, and you want to know what that's going to cover, the second game. Nope.
Everybody's gonna abandon it.
Nope.
Everybody's
I'm
gonna
out.
abandon it.
I'm out. Peace out.
Just like The Witcher season 3 hasn't even, or I'm sorry, Witcher season 4 hasn't even started production yet,
That's
and
not a good
everybody's
sign.
already walked away.
That's not a good sign.
Without Henry, they got nothing.
Well, yeah, because as soon as they're like, "Oh, we're cutting Henry Cavill," everybody's like, "Yeah, fuck. Why do we care?"
Okay, bye.
Yeah, he put so much love and effort into the character that he was playing, and now you're gonna give us the younger, who is it, Hemsworth?
The less talented Hemsworth.
Yeah,
One of the Hemsworths.
Yeah, it's like, we got a Baldwin. Which one? We got a Baldwin.
We just got a Baldwin. You better shut your damn mouth.
Do you have Do you at least have Alec? It's a Baldwin. What do we think?
Is it Daniel Baldwin? Is it William Baldwin?
It's a Baldwin.
Throw a dart. We'll find out. All right.
It's Andy Baldwin, the third cousin.
Fuck, I don't know.
Damn it, Andy!
What the Villain of the Year award winner? Please ask Carmen to keep making her pizza, and Mike is sorry for some reason.
Oh man.
What?
Ask Carmen to keep making her pizza.
Me,
yeah, I mean, Carmen, keep making that pizza. Okay, well, yeah, keep making that pizza.
Keep making a pizza.
There you go.
And Mike is sorry. Mike is very sorry for what he said.
For whatever
did.
reason,
we don't know what it is, but Carmen, listen, from the bottom of our hearts, Mike is very, very sorry.
Okay.
And Devin, please, can you change my name back?
I'll consider it after this preview, because we got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is something a lot of people have been waiting on, and we finally have a trailer. So let's go ahead and check this out.
Like I said, we got mollywopped with trailers this week.
We were gone for quite a while. But no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians. Hello, we come in peace.
Oh.
Come on, Drax. Seriously, dude?
No! Ow!
Don't forget where we came from.
We have been running our whole lives.
Pete, I'm done running. We'll all fly away together. One last time. Into the forever. That beautiful sky.
And we'll kill anyone who gets in our way.
No, not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no people.
Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
God, I don't say what you want. I always love the lines that they have Drax throw in. The hyper literalism of that man is my favorite part of those movies.
Now, this is our final Guardians. There is no more after this.
Okay,
James
good.
Gunn is gone. He's gone to DC to run their entire division. Chris
and he's
Pratt,
taking half the cast with him, from what I heard.
Chris Pratt, as well as everybody else on the Guardians, they're not going to work without him. So this is our final Guardians.
Okay, and you know what? From the looks of the trailer, it looks like the last Guardians we're gonna get is gonna be spectacular. Not only we get a Rocket Raccoon like origin story, and if you don't think I might cry during that, because I love Rocket Raccoon, and it looks like it's gonna be spectacular. If this is gonna be the last one we ever get, I'm all for it. It looks action packed. It looks like the story's gonna be phenomenal. As you've seen in the very beginning, I lost my shit when he smoked that kid in the face with a basketball or
That
the
was
ball.
funny.
I lost my shit for some reason. I just thought it was funny. Random first encounter with random life. Bang. Funny. Don't care. Call me an asshole.
Why would we call you an asshole? Like, that's literally our sense of humor in this fucking show.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that are like, "Oh, I wouldn't laugh if a kid got hit in the face." I would. It's funny as shit.
They would not do a Hollywood Hulk Hogan thing with those actors. Well, what do you mean, like? What do you mean, Mike? DJ, your thoughts?
I'm there. I mean,
You're in.
Yeah, I mean, Guardian of the Galaxy. It's a shame there's not going to be any more. But you know what? One less send off, and yeah, showing Rocket Raccoon and and his Stoke friend went through the same thing that he did. Yeah, no, I mean, it looks like it's going to be a great ride.
Was that Emerald? Was that Emerald the Stoat?
I forget her name. But yeah, it was like they're the only two I think who survived the initial experiments. Yeah, no, so yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. So
I think we got introduced to like a very specific character too. That one guy that was like,
I'm not gonna go into like.
I don't want to
spoilers.
spoil it either. I know who it is, though.
I know who it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say from like a new comic book fan, I just see all about like my Twitter was blowing up on who got announced. So I was like, okay, this must be important for some reason.
Danny, what do you think?
I think it's going to be an interesting movie, but as of late, I've really been not very pleased with how Marvel's taken their stuff. It's just been one letdown after another for me. So I'm kind of like, I'll believe it when I see it. So
yeah, a lot of hit and misses in the movies.
I understand what they're doing. I really do. I get it. And let me explain. When you lose Cap, when you lose Tony, when you lose your cornerstones, they have to give you something. You know what I mean? And they're looking for the next Cap. They're looking for the next Tony. Fuck, we got Ironheart coming out in Wakanda forever. And
yeah, they're throwing crap at the wall and seeing what sticks, and that's the fucking problem. Look,
and that's why everybody's so upset by it.
Yeah, exactly. Look, it's called beating a dead horse, dude. Come on. The only thing they really got that's truly like guaranteed to be successful is Spider-Man right now,
and he's getting another 3 movies.
Exactly. That's the only thing they really, really have, and no one's gonna. And that's the thing. It's like
they have Marvel. Daredevil. We're excited for Daredevil.
Yeah, we are excited, but let's freaking face it, dude. I mean, if the audience had to choose between Daredevil and Captain America, which one they're going to fucking choose?
Of course they're going to choose
go with
Cap.
Exactly. That's my fucking point, dude. It's like, dude, no. Like at this point,
they're trying.
They're trying, but maybe they need to stop.
The last piece of Daredevil media we got was in She-Hulk. That's the last time we seen She-Hulk, or the last time we seen Daredevil.
And let me address something real quick about Daredevil and She-Hulk. Everybody was complaining that the costume was yellow and that somebody else was making his costume. And like, do you not remember the Daredevil series where the guy who made his costume said he wanted out? He didn't want to do this anymore. He didn't want to make costumes. He didn't want to make armor. He wanted out. He wanted out. He was like, I'm done. Yours is the last fucking thing I'm making. I'm taking the chick I love and I'm moving to goddamn Fiji. Fuck you. I'm out. So the idea that his costume is now being made by somebody else, why the fuck is that so hard to understand?
Because it's not my continuation, dead man.
Yeah, fuck up.
My continuation doesn't match up with how the comic books look. That's why.
Worst episode ever.
and Daredevil's costume being yellow. Once again, people don't freaking do their research. Daredevil's costume was originally yellow.
Yeah.
Made by the man himself, Stan Lee.
So the fuck cares?
I care when it's unjust criticism. Like if you were to say, if there were to hold on, if they were to say I don't like it, then I'd be like, cool. You don't like it, who cares? But for them to go, well, this is a continuity fucking error. Shut the fuck up. Pay attention, bitch.
Once you throw continuity into it, then it's like, okay, that's a different ball game.
Yeah,
you're trying
then
you're
it's
trying
my
to throw
issue.
you're trying to throw like a T-ball league against an all-star. Like that's that's not a fight you want. I promise.
If we were really hell bent on continuity, we wouldn't have had Infinity War or Infinity Gauntlet yet. We would have had Secret Wars first. Then we would have had Infinity
not
Gauntlet.
necessarily, because it's a new generation. So the Secret Wars and the Infinity War are two different generations of comics,
and that's going to be freaking nerfed and butchered because the
I
key,
know,
right? Like 70% of the key players are no longer part of it. So,
is this a chance for X-Men to return? Yeah, we're going to see X-Men coming back.
Truth be told,
next year.
X-Men is the X factor in the MCU right now. Because
is.
they bring all that into the MCU, then maybe they can resurrect a lot of this good stuff. Because
we have
X-Men,
Wolverine.
Dude, it's not just Wolverine, dude. Like so many stories that.
No, I'm talking about Deadpool. Deadpool is now the linchpin between the MCU and the X-Men universe.
No,
he's going to exist in both, and so we have Wolverine coming back for Deadpool 3.
But I think we're gonna get X-23
and keep in mind, Chris Evans has already tossed his hat in as a baby for a return in Deadpool 3.
Yeah, so like I said, so here's hoping. But like I said, X-Men is literally the X factor of pretty much the MCU. Like that is what can like keep it going because
make or break it.
So many stories. The X-Men can bring in. Oh my God! If nothing
especially
else,
with Secret Wars coming on, you got a lot of those key players in that.
And now we know, because Deadpool's going to be involved in the MCU. We now know that this is the James McAvoy professor, not Patrick Stewart. So we have a long line of movies and stuff we can work with because McAvoy and all the X-Men are younger.
I don't see this going good.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah. See, I see Gibby's point because this is a lot. Like I said, like I always said before, the X-Men and the MCU, they're separate, but they're kind of not. It's so weird with the X-Men. Like they look like their own thing, but they're not. Yeah. And this could be a case where so much clashes because when the X-Men is in there, it's like it clashes with a lot of the rest of Marvel, like in the comics. But Marvel has proven they can take a lot and still make it into a proper production. So there is hope. So they can do it if they do it right.
Yeah.
But what I'm waiting for, and god dang it, they better fucking prove it. Like I said, if X-Men comes in, Apocalypse wins. He is the ultimate victor of Marvel. Most people don't know that, but it's the truth. He is the ultimate victor. He beats everybody. The Age of Apocalypse. I can't wait. I mean, if that's the case.
We have an introduction to Kang the Conqueror officially entering the MCU.
Without Tony, it's like,
But we're going to get to that in a minute.
I know, DJ, for me, with Kang the Conqueror without Doctor Doom, it doesn't seem...
Dr. Doom and Tony Stark, so it's kind of like one of those, God dang it.
Who cares?
Isn't the Kang Dynasty still farther away, though?
Give me your comic badge right now, dead man. I know you didn't fucking say those words. No.
No, I mean without Tony and without Doctor Doom. Who cares about Craig? About Kang the Conqueror?
About Craig.
Craig.
Who cares about Craig? I do. I helped make Craig.
I'm Craig the Conqueror.
Imagine. Oh my God! Imagine.
I eat Little Caesars.
Dead man. Here we go. You are playing Craig the Conqueror.
I got fired on Friday.
You got
fired on my day off.
Your day off.
Craig,
I got fired on Friday, and now I conquer pizza.
My dad just thought I was on too much cocaine, so he fired me.
Yeah. I'm not cocaine.
And now I'm going to rule the cosmos.
Now I get some fucking conquering people. This is what I do. Fucking get it, I guess.
Stop it. I hate that voice so much. It just sounds like such a Weasley little bastard. Like I said, if I didn't know it was you, I'd be like,
oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, man. This
next season is amazing. Like as far as Craig is concerned.
Craig!
what? But anyways, like, just to give a preview, Danny wanted me to write something so absurd for Craig, like really, really absurd, and I came up with 2 different scenarios, and they're both going to be used. And I was just like, because oh my god, the first scenario, first of all, with the Amish thing.
They're Amish back in this season.
It's so fucking good. And the second thing, I'm not even gonna say shit. It's just you just gotta wait. It's so goddamn good. But speaking of a classic though, we have an Indy Jones preview.
I'm gonna clock out.
I didn't get a chance to see it.
You sit right, don't
I don't
you
like
dare.
Indiana Jones. I don't care if we get a new one.
Well, yes, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I miss the desert. I miss the sea. And I miss waking up every morning, wondering what wonderful adventure the new day will bring to us.
Those days have come and gone.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
I don't believe in magic. But a few times in my life, I've seen things. Things I can't explain. And I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe. It's how hard you believe it.
Who is this man?
I'm her godfather.
Related.
Whip her hand! Get back!
That is so an Indiana Jones move right there. Like, okay, fuck it.
That's the scenario you've always talked about, DJ. You were like, why doesn't everybody just pull a fucking gun on him? You finally got it. You finally got it. The last Indy movie. Oh God, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, Gibby's like,
it.
yeah, I'm giving it.
I well, it's not only like it's not like I don't like Indiana Jones. Just never been my cup of tea. I tried watching a couple of them. I'm like, okay, nope. I tried 2 movies. I'm out.
Fair enough.
And then you throw time travel in it, and I'm like, I am farther away out now.
I don't know if there's going to be time travel, but I'll tell you what, though.
A young Harrison Ford.
For Harrison Ford.
I'm in.
Could be flashbacks.
Flashbacks, most likely, yeah.
I'm in.
But no, I mean, fair enough. You know, if you're not into it, not into it. You know. So.
Yeah, that's all it is. I'm not saying they're bad movies. I'm not saying they're awful movies. I'm just saying they aren't my cup of tea specifically.
No.
Yeah, this is like the Cowboy Bebop thing. You are so far past like the hype and the excitement for it that it doesn't really register with you. But for folks like Danny and DJs in my age, you know, this is us. This is our little niche. And I tell you what, dude. One last time, put the hat on. Let's go. I'm fucking for it.
Until Disney needs the money and they bring back a new one.
I know.
Yeah, like the way it looks, this had to have been at least, you know, judging by looks like they're setting this one in like the late 60s, early 70s then. Because that
fighting.
Yeah.
He's gonna be fighting Nazis.
Well, even in the last movie, when he was like in his late 60s, he climbed up all those boxes and just like, and this was a live shot, so you know it's Harrison Ford. He just climbed up all this mountain of boxes, like 8, 9, 10 feet up, and I was just like, I'm in my fucking 30s, and I'd get winded doing that. How the fuck is this asshole doing it? He's just like stomp, 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 stomp. All right, did you get the shot? All right, cool.
What's next?
I'm like in my 30s. I would have stomp, 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 stomp. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Thank God for editing.
Make everyone continue a shot, because goddamn, this is about to take 5.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Okay, I gotta go pee really bad.
Glad our action heroes are like our politicians, old, too old, says Mike. You know what, Mike, and that's just it, Mike. You know, DJ and I've had this conversation before. The only reason we have the Expendables is because today's action stars are boring.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how to do an action movie anymore. Like nobody knows how to hold a good shot in a fight. Jackie Chan is in his fucking late 60s. We have Jet Li. Yeah, I think he's like 68 or 69. Yeah. And we have Jet Li in his 50s, and he's retired. You know,
Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, they're not necessarily in their primes anymore.
68.
So yeah, no, like action movies these days are either boring or they're way too over the top.
They're Michael Bay-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
Or they try and have way too much of a story.
Or not, or I don't know. Look at the Fast and the Furious films. Like, why we keep getting these? Because people are thirsty for true action films, and it's the only series that's given us on a consistent basis action these days, and it sucks, but it's the truth. It's like,
I mean, so
and you have Hollywood. It's like, oh, I don't want to do action films. Like, since when is action films a bad thing?
Right?
Because action films, you can just turn off your brain and watch. What happened with this? I don't know. Somebody got shot. I could care less. Plot holes galore. I don't care.
So, yeah, I mean, like, and that's kind of like why Violent Night was so good, because it was just a straight up stupid action film. There was so many plot holes. There was so many stupid things that they addressed in the dialogue, but it was really good. It was really good because it was a straight up action film. It was very, very Die Hard. It tasted very Die Hard-ish. We also have John Wick Chapter 4, and I know so many people. Oh, I'm so fucking tired of John Wick. Cool. Point me to an alternative. Oh, you can't.
What was the Christian John Wick?
Oh my God, no. Beck or Beckham? What the fuck was it? It was so bad.
I think it was Beckham.
It was bad. It was bad. It was
I just remember being so high I couldn't see straight when we watched that, so I don't remember.
I wish I could have done it with you. Will we ever have another action hero who is the next have-to-see actor? I mean, no. Keanu Reeves right now is picking up the goddamn... Like, he's picking up the pieces
Him and
with
Henry
John
Cavill.
Wick. Henry Cavill is starting in on it. We have some go-tos, but the next have-to-see actor, I mean, even Chris Hemsworth at this point is a little oversaturated.
Yeah,
the Rock.
Chris Pratt is getting oversaturated like a motherfucker.
The Rock is severely oversaturated. Like, he could have taken up the Arnold Schwarzenegger reins to be the next, muscle-bound dude, but he's content with the movies he's making, and I'm fine with that. I really am. But
Give
right now,
credits due.
Yeah, right now we don't really have anybody we can point to outside of literally Henry Cavill. And some superhero movies, because honestly, the action genre is on its last legs.
Who's Spider-Man? What's his name?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
I mean, we have Tom Holland who's dipping his feet into it.
Yeah,
because we got him in Spider-Man. We also got him in the Uncharted movie,
which was
10 years from now. You're gonna see Braden Devereaux.
God, I hope so. Just include him into something. Even a side thing,
like
a movie.
Give me 10 years. They start using our stuff for movies. We're gonna get rich.
Look, give us a budget at $25,000. We'll make you a movie. Don't know what it's gonna be about, but we'll make you a movie.
We're gonna be thousandaires.
Thousandaires, baby.
Thousandaire.
I can't wait for that $1 check.
Everybody's gonna get.
It's gonna cost you 82 cents to cash it. Speaking of Chris Pratt being oversaturated, though, the official Super Mario Brothers movie trailer has dropped.
Why? Can we stop this?
No.
Can we stop this slow down of like everybody's music?
All right, let's go.
Fighting Donkey Kong?
Oh my God! Okay. Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
Wow, yay.
But there's one problem. There's a human, has a mustache, just like you.
Do you think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
That hurts, actually.
Bowser is coming. Together, we are going to stop that monster.
How? Look at us. We're adorable.
Oh, I got this.
No problem.
Yes!
Come on, Mario! Our big adventure begins now!
Ah! Get it out! Get it out! Get it out!
Fuck those fish.
There's a huge universe out there with a lot of galaxies. They're all counting on us. No pressure.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you did it.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of you just got PTSD from that one single scene right there with the rainbow. Yeah. How's that knee injury doing? How's that waking
Yeah,
up
no shit,
crackling
right?
happening?
Fuck you. I think all of the lines they had in this were B-roll. I think they're saving his performance for the main movie because that did not sound
In context of the movie?
Straight cap. Like that sounded like B-roll. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think they're saving a lot of his like more talkative roles for the actual movie because you listen to It's Me a Mario.
Yeah.
Like we seen everybody flame his ass as soon as they popped that out. So God forbid they're like, oh God, what are we gonna do when we do the It's a Me? Lord help us.
Go.
Yeah, it's just like, let's just use that one that he kind of half-assed did, and we'll save the actual one for the movie because, dear God, we cannot handle a part 2 of that.
No shit though. Danny, what'd you think, man?
I hope they don't just start cramming everything and anything into this movie just to get the nostalgia kick. I hope the story becomes a little bit more streamlined. But like the combination about Super Mario Kart, I'm seeing that stuff.
A little bit of Super Smash Bros.
A little bit of Super Smash Bros. But for the most part, if they maintain their normal story plot and make sure it's nice and streamlined and you can understand it, I don't even mind the whole nostalgia kick of, oh wow, the flower and the star power and all that stuff like in regards to the game, because that's part of the gameplay. But like if they start cramming extra things into it, it's gonna fail.
Okay.
That's a fair point. That's a fair argument.
DJ?
Yeah. I do agree with Danny. Like I am a little worried. They're kind of cramming a lot in there.
They crammed a lot.
Yeah, Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, like the Tanuki suit. But my primary worry is that how they're going to handle Luigi. Because, seeing both trailers, it seems like Luigi's always in peril and he's not, with his brother. It seems like, Mario's doing everything and Luigi's just
there
in trouble and Bowser has him. So I'm like,
Luigi's the damsel in distress in this movie.
Yeah,
not Peach.
I mean, you don't even have to have a damsel in distress. I mean, Bowser's destroying like all of this world. That's enough. So I'm just hoping these are just parts or whatever. It's just it's Mario and Luigi going through all of this, not just Mario.
Yeah, it really didn't help out to see that Luigi got captured and Bowser was talking to him, because that kind of makes me think that they're going to be separated for a long point in this movie, and then seeing them together is supposed to be that moment,
Yeah, and I'm truly worried about that. This is the Super Mario Brothers movie. Remember, Luigi is a Mario too.
Yeah, but my main concern with this was the voice acting, because when I seen the voice acting list, I was like, some of those just don't seem right to me. But now that I actually get to see them in their respective characters that they're using, it's like, okay, I can put put voice to face better now.
Mm-hmm.
Like Charlie Day playing Luigi. I don't think they could have picked anybody better to voice Luigi.
I thought that was funny, yeah.
Yeah, now seeing the voice correlate to the animation, I'm all for it. I'm all for that.
I think a lot of people prejudged before we got any kind of visual. Now, like I said, I think this was all. I think Chris Pratt's voice was all B-roll. Like I don't know why, but his voice seemed really low quality in like contrast to everybody else's, who was like really sending it. That were going 100%, and fucking Jack Black killing it as Bowser.
Oh,
he understood the assignment.
Yeah, murdering it as Bowser. So I'm thinking that they're saving his actual dialogue and lines for the movie itself, for the premiere.
Who was supposed to be Donkey Kong?
Don't remember. This was the exact opposite of the Villain of the Year awards, is Mike, and that was for the last preview. Let's keep moving on. We got a new Transformers on the way.
Oh.
See, everybody had their moment here, not just me.
Is that Jazz? Look, he dead?
Thought he was.
Oh, they're bringing in Beast Wars.
Beast.
Stand down. I'm not the one to fear, Prime. There is a darkness coming.
Bumblebee. It was all a dream.
Oh my God, it is Jazz. What? He's dead.
Pull over! I'm not driving!
That's half his size, though.
But it's the same model. Even the old school racing strips.
Spread love is the Brooklyn way. And if you don't know, now you know.
Basically, really?
Call the quick, same number, same hood. It's all good. Is that a
Of all
robot?
the threats from both your past and future,
It was all a dream.
you've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
And if you don't know, now you know.
This can't be real. This can't be real. Oh, okay, it's real.
Huh.
I see disappointment on Danny's
I
face.
don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, I see disappointment in the bottom right-hand corner.
All right.
Mine'll be short and sweet. I don't care about Transformers.
It's just past your time. Way past your time.
It's another Transformers movie.
DJ?
Okay.
They have the shadow armor.
Yeah, like it's so weird. They have so much, but it's like Beast Wars is like it's this whole thing. It's like I don't know. You're gonna cram that into one film, but you know what? I'm gonna wait and see, because if you're gonna do this, this has to be one minimum requirement I require of it.
What is it?
If the Beast Wars Megatron goes, yes. If he does that, I'm not gonna say it's good at all, but I'll watch it. If he gives me that line, the Beast Wars Megatron does that, because he's known for that. Like, yes. I love that. It's like, you give me that, I'll watch it.
You got to do this stupid voice though. Yes.
So yeah, so just like you show me him doing that, I'll watch it.
Has organic merged with Transformers? No, they came here at different points in time in the world.
It kind of does. It's a whole thing. Beast Wars is a whole thing. I mean, it is kind of organic, but it's like I say, it's a lot. They had Grimlock in one movie, and I was the most disappointed kid in the theater because I did not once hear Grimlock. So like I was like, I don't give a fuck about you. Fuck you, Danny.
I was that 2 movies ago. I'm done.
You're done. You just checked out.
I've checked out.
You're not even gonna bother.
Okay. I'm not even gonna bother.
I mean, there was this one thing I wanted, and it was like I think in the second or third movie where he was trying to protect Shia LaBeouf's character, Optimus was, and he had all the Decepticons coming after him, and like nobody was backing him up, and like Megatron tells him, "You can't win, Prime," and so he just bulks up. He's like, "Motherfucker, let me show you why I'm Prime," and then proceeds to fuck everyone and their mother for the next 3.5 minutes. And I was like, I'm done, thank you.
I didn't know that was a porn flick.
You know what, bro? Like, you can't tell at some points, but it made me happy. Like, just fine, I'll take you all on, and he just starts fucking everybody, and I'm just like, yep.
And Blackout still escapes.
And Blackout, well, because Blackout's a coward.
Yeah, wait, he still lives.
But
that's one of his pet peeves, like Blackout, because Blackout, the copter, just keeps surviving.
I would say honestly, Mike, the one I was just talking about, I can't remember if it was the second or the first. I think it was the second or third one where Shia LaBeouf's character was in danger in the forest, and Prime just fucks everybody, and like it was the best.
It was the second one.
It was the second one because it's just the best, dude. It's just like literally Optimus Prime. Like, you know what? Fine. You motherfuckers want to deal with me, you're going to deal with me. And then just proceeds to just wreck shit for like 3.5 minutes straight until Megatron takes a fucking cheap shot like he does.
Yeah, I think they were trying to make up for the first movie of the first movie because Megatron was whooping the crap out of him. I'm like, wait a minute, this should be more evenly matched. Why is Megatron just pretty much beating his ass? I was like, what?
Well, we know that even canonically speaking, Megatron always wins the first fight, and it's just because he's angrier. He's way more reckless than Prime is.
Yeah,
like Prime still has to protect the city around him. Megatron's just like, oh, what's this? A human building? Oh, that's a shame.
Whoop his ass.
So, I mean, that's one thing. You know what I mean? We got a couple of previews left.
All right.
I just want to introduce everybody to this. I
got time for one more preview.
I know. I got nothing on this. So just prepare yourselves.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, what the hell?
Yes!
Just wait, brother.
Oh, Jesus. What is that?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yes, close that door. Good
Beth,
boy.
we should go.
Millions of dollars worth of cocaine fell from the sky this morning in Knoxville, Tennessee.
There's more of this out there. They dumped it somewhere.
I'm looking for my daughter.
Forest is a dangerous place.
Hey, Henry, check it out. Something got into it. A deer, maybe.
A lot of cocaine was lost. I need you to go and get it.
No, don't eat that, don't eat that.
Let's see what kind of effect that has on
The bear, it fucking did cocaine. A bear did cocaine.
There was a bear.
A bear?
It was 4.
Hey, that's inappropriate.
It was true. There's a bear on cocaine. That's the worst thing you're worried about right
bears
now.
can't climb trees.
Of course I can.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Yes.
He kind of seems like the thing that stays with a man forever.
Apex predator. High on cocaine.
Out of its mind. Oh man, you fucked.
What the fuck is wrong with that bear? Shoot it, man! Bear, speed up! Get higher, baby, and don't ever come down.
We have such good luck in nature.
Oh, that's gonna be beautiful.
There is a God, and he has blessed us today with Cocaine Bear. You wanted an action movie. You wanted a mindless movie you could just turn off your brain and watch. Well, you have been delivered that movie, and it is Cocaine Bear.
Hey, Gibby, let me tell you the best part about all that is that's based on a true story.
I know it is, and I read on it, and I'm like, I am glad this is getting a movie adaptation because nothing says great like a bear high on cocaine.
I think Mike just went and bought his fucking tickets right now. What?
I really, I'm looking forward to this one.
Day
Oh
one.
my.
Day one, I'm going to watch it.
Yep, you got booted.
Who got
Booted.
What?
You got booted?
Oh no!
Let
me double check this because we
might have used our trailer watching ticket a little too many
Cocaine Bear
times.
booted us all. Oh no!
Hold on.
No, really, out of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, the Super Mario Brothers movie, and
It's Cocaine
Transformers. Cocaine Bear was the one that's like, nah, motherfuckers, no.
Yeah, the one that brought us joy, we get booted from.
Right, like the one I'm most excited about. Just seeing the first images of a bear high on cocaine, I was like,
fantastic, man.
God is alive with this one. You could show me a movie that deals with like intergalactic fighting between women with gigantic knockers. Doesn't compare to Cocaine Bear.
Nah, not at this point.
Nope. That's all I need. Did anybody else know? I don't know if anybody else here watched Danny Phantom on Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
that's a little after my time.
Okay. Did that bass line in the beginning song kind of sound like the bass line in the Danny Phantom intro?
A little bit.
Okay, that might have just been my like attention just picking to weird parts.
Oh boy.
Are we back?
I don't know. Hold on.
Oh no, we did get kicked.
Oh no.
It was how the fuck was it Cocaine Bear?
We are back. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Out of everything,
All right.
Cocaine Bear was the one that got us.
Yeah, out of everything. Was it the bear? It looks like it was the bear. I'm trying to find out right now. Hold on. I'm trying to find out because
If it was, I'll the only thing I'll say is this: good for you, Cocaine Bear. Good for you.
You protect your shit.
Protect your shit.
I know that because going to get review bombed.
Every one of the other ones, all the other ones, they could go they could have a flying fuck, but no, Cocaine Bear, you did it. Okay,
yeah, you earned your spot. Don't
You
care
earned
about
your
the other
spot.
ones. We
Fuck
knew
'em.
they were coming, but Cocaine Bear will forever hold a place in my heart.
What the fuck just happened?
Oh my gosh.
That's all I need in my life.
Me
All
and
right,
Gibby
I gotta
need to
get
do our
going.
tribute to Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine
All right,
Bear.
villain of the
Good
year
Lord.
is taken off.
All right, DJ. Hey, did you get a chance to see the previews from last week that we showed?
No.
The Branded by Blood and the Night Child one.
Nah, probably
Oh.
probably end up listening to them.
Check it
while-
out,
while
man.
work,
You're gonna
yeah.
love it.
All right, but catch you all later. Thank you, Mike Smith, for the support and yeah, see you all next time. And
See you, DJ.
See you, DJ.
see you later. Yeah.
Later's brother.
See you,
Cocaine
Bismarck.
goddamn bear.
Yeah, no. Mike just gets like a nice hot handoff. Like, yeah, oh, thanks for that, Mike. Everybody else here, fuck all of you. I hope you feel the animosity with this finger. With all of us just praising, like, you deserve it. Shut up. No,
Gibby.
I don't. Get the
Gibby,
fuck
do
out
it. Gibby, do it in Uper.
Oh, you don't want me to do this in Uper.
Yeah, do it in Uper.
I could talk about Cocaine Bear and Youper. I'll tell you that.
Go for it.
I'll tell you, we'll get a bunch of movies next year, a bunch of mind-numbing, egotistical shit stacks that are cinema history. But the only one that's really going to knock it out the fucking park is goddamn Cocaine Bear. Now, let me give you a little synopsis, because it don't got to be much. The only thing you need to know about this movie, cocaine and the bear. Don't need any other story. Don't need you to tell me a plot. It's like when you go to the theaters and watch Godzilla versus King Kong. I don't need a plot. I don't need to know the other side characters. I just need the monkey fighting lizard. Okay? That's what you could call it. I'd still watch it. Monkey versus lizard. There we go. Boom. Just
So
like this.
how many pasties do you rate this?
Oh, I give it a fucking 8 out of 10 pasties, but I don't even need to see it. I don't even need to see the movie. You just show me, like I said, Cocaine Bear. I don't know. Let me know where I'm losing you in this whole statement.
The bear eats cocaine. That's it.
Well, that's it. You
and
don't
kills
need
a
more.
bunch of people.
You don't need more. You don't need less. You just need Cocaine Bear. Oh, did you see that they're making a horrified Grinch?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Is that one of our previews?
No, I believe we are going to skip the rest of the preview.
Yeah, that's
Fair
fine.
enough.
That's totally understandable, because if Cocaine Bear knocked us off, God only knows what the other ones would do.
We don't have a violation yet, but I'm seeing something pending, and I don't want to push it. So,
That's fine. That's understandable. That is completely fine. Which I never okay. This sends me off a little bit. So with movie companies, obviously, not everybody uses social media. Not everybody is in tune with new trailers coming out. Okay. So, if you have shows like ours or other live streamers that are talking about these trailers,
Why is that a problem?
wouldn't you kindly want to fuck off from them and let them show their audience so they could be like, oh, my favorite YouTuber or, oh, my favorite streamer talked about this. Maybe I should go see it. But no, instead these companies are like, they played our shit, fucking knock them off the internet right now. Take all of their shit down. It's stupid. It's dumb. Makes no sense. You would want more people's eyes on your stuff. And not, like I said, not everybody's scrolling through Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. So, but they do watch streamers, which again, just stick with me here, because in my thought process, this works. But if they're, they see one of their favorite content creators bring it up. Oh, I want to go see this because they recommended it, and they usually
It's basically free press.
That's my point. Everybody's like, oh, but the company needs to make money on their YouTube channels. Fuck you. You guys are making enough money off this movie where people are going to go see it. I'm pretty sure your shitty-ass YouTube channel that only uploads about once a year where you put trailers on there, yeah, that'll get you enough. So shut up and let some of us content creators be able to show this and give our genuine reaction to a film that you put hard work into, because 9 times out of 10, you're going to get people like me and Danny. Right side. That throws me off. The camera angle. You're going to get people like me and Danny where I don't care who's talking about it. I don't care who has opinions on it. I don't give a rat's flying ass. Like what you do. I get a movie about a bear high on cocaine killing people. That's all I need in my life. Okay? That's all I need. Yeah. You don't have to have any influencer tell me what the fuck this movie is about.
Okay. And I live in Baltimore, one of the most dangerous cities in America, and Cocaine Bear is it.
Oh, right. I live in Michigan. We have Flint and Detroit. Like,
Cocaine Bear is it.
Exactly. Cocaine Bear is where it's at, ladies and gentlemen. As you noticed, I am not this excited about any of the other movies.
No.
Because none of them had a Cocaine Bear. God damn it.
It's literally, honest to God, it's from the context, it's original. And
based on true events.
It's based on true events. And people were like, this movie, like, there's nothing really to compare it to, other than, like the Sharknado movies. But all we ever know that's all.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway.
Yeah. We get Sharknado, but we get like 4 movies of sharks, tornadoes. Okay, it's got 1 view. It's got 1 run. Give me Sharknado. I'll sit and watch it. Cocaine Bear. That's got 1 run, because that fucking heart ain't gonna support all that cocaine.
No.
I'll tell you that. Hail to the no. You think that bear's heart's gonna just pump like that?
No, that's why it died. It died because it OD'd.
Yeah, that's my point.
And the fact that that bear caught up to that ambulance, running that fast. Yeah.
No, at that point you duck and roll. You tuck and roll out of the car.
Out.
Mikey, it was the bear. You can find it. I think it's cokebearmovie.com. Michigan, yeah, he's getting some praise. Is that bear our Bigfoot? I mean, well, it was for like a good 8 to 10 hours. That thing was fucking insane.
Yeah, that
and
thing
it did kill like that. I think it killed like 4 or 5 people. Like it was a weird thing that happened.
To those families, we don't mean to piss on your memory, but
not at all. But
cocaine bear.
It's. I'm sorry. The premise itself is just too funny. You know, like we feel for the families of the people that did die, if there were any, and of course we're not making light of their deaths. We're just making light of the idea that there was a fucking bear souped up on cocaine.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not shitting on the family's memory at all. You know, like I'm paying my respects to the family, but cocaine bear.
But bear on cocaine.
But bear on cocaine. I don't know how many more times. I need to know where I'm losing everybody here. Is it the bear or is it the cocaine? Because I will keep revisiting both these points.
Oh man, just I think the worst part is like you can't even pair another animal with the idea of being stuffed on cocaine.
Cocaine
and have
duck.
it be as dangerous.
Probably a squirrel, but not as dangerous.
Okay, I said cocaine duck as a joke, but now that I'm thinking about it, just quack, 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 quack. Just I think that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Duck has been swimming in a circle for 6 hours.
Fucking duck.
Like I said that as a joke, but now that I say it out loud, I'm like,
what's that wake coming from the lake? Oh Jesus, that's the duck.
That's a fucking duck.
It's like a little speedboat.
Yeah,
and then it's just like constant.
Just see
you saw that too, right?
You just see this older gentleman, handlebar mustache with with a
fishing pole.
That's some damn swimming fool.
I ain't seen. No, just
Mike. You did not let loose the minx. Mike, don't do that. Don't claim that.
It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. You got a couple just sitting there, just fishing. Ain't seen nothing all day, and then just. Where the fuck did our poles go? Where did our sandwiches go with that?
Fucking duck just lands on the fucking boat, all coked out with like its eyes wild and huge. Okay, it is time to go home.
I know.
Yep. Once I see cocaine duck, I'm out. I'm calling it a fucking day.
Yeah. Now the question has to be asked: is this going to spawn other animals on cocaine?
I hope so. God, I hope
like
so.
shark on cocaine or
heroin dog. What the fuck?
Heroin dog.
Heroin dog. Wolf on cocaine.
I've seen plenty of those.
LSD anaconda.
It's not as fun.
Oh my god! In LSD anaconda, bread becomes targets all over. Right, just the duck just bullets through the side of a bread truck and just rips it into shreds.
I don't know.
And you just see him
officer.
flying with Wonder Bread.
I was just driving the truck, and then all of a sudden I heard a loud thump, and like the whole
all the
truck
pet church
jostled.
farm is gone.
And then I stopped to see what I ran over, and I opened it up, and it was all gone. What was it? Oh, it was a whole thing full of bread and cookies.
And now, as you see, I have this giant hole in my truck. Where'd it come from?
It's
literally no idea.
It's literally like a cartoon cut out of a duck. You know? just dive bombed.
It was like hot butter, right through the steel.
That was weird.
Speed
Weird,
cheetah,
man. I'm going
speed
home.
cheetah.
Oh my god,
Oh,
meth
God.
cheetah.
Yeah,
Meth cheetah.
yeah.
Dude's out in the fucking Sahara. All you hear is just fucking. It sounds like a V8. Is it a?
In the middle of the desert? That doesn't work like that. Holy fuck.
And then a gazelle just standing there. Next thing, it just fucking explodes.
What the fuck? Like literally, the ass end and the head just falls apart because the middle is gone.
He's trying to eat the carcass, and all he's doing is tweaking. Like,
okay, I think that would be funny if one of those was a live action film.
oh god.
Not a live action. Sorry. What's the
CG.
ones? Not CG. No.
animated?
No.
Claymation.
Found footage. Thank you.
Found footage.
Found footage. I think that'd be funny as shit as a found footage film of a speed cheetah.
Meth cheetah. I'm telling you, you just hear the gear shifting, dude. You're just sitting there like in the Sahara. All right, so we're gonna be doing some nature photography. Hey, lay off the engine. It's not me.
Turn the engine off. What the f is that? Morty, you forgot the camera.
I got the high speed. I'm pretty sure that was a goddamn cheetah. Fucking gazelle's just sitting there. Is that a cheetah? Half the gazelle just falls apart. You see like the cheetah like skidding to a stop, just holding the middle of the fucking gazelle.
He's laughing.
What about drunk shark?
Drunk shark, yeah, it tries to bite you. It just ends up fucking running into the side of the boat.
It's not going to sit there and bite you. It's going to remember about the previous bite and all of the good things that happened in the past. Remember that last time?
Remember
that guy up in the alcove?
And then, at some point,
great.
At some point, he just hears somebody talking shit about Jaws. You leave my great uncle out of this. He was a great man.
You son of a bitch.
Bruce did wonderful work.
Bruce was amazing.
You guys are dicks. He put Maryland's Vineyard on the fucking map.
And he blew him up. And that guy was singing that goofy song the whole time.
He hated that song. That's why he attacked them.
Ears to hear it, but we can hear it.
Seahorses attack goldfish cracker delivery van. I mean, that would be weird. Having like seahorses with their little fins on the back, just sounding like helicopters. Just 3,000 of them just pick up a fucking car.
He's firing his babies at us.
It's like ravens, but with seahorses.
I'm going home.
No, it's like, did you smoke before we started here? No.
No.
Well, yeah.
You're sitting here with your vape going. No.
Nope, not today. Nope.
I'm going home. I'm going home. The bridge too far.
God, imagine trying to call your boss in on that. What happened to all your stock? All right, you're not going to believe this, Jim. Like you're not going to believe this.
You ever seen a seahorse fly? I don't think they could. Me either. But they took the entire trailer. All right, that was 47 feet of steel and aluminum, and it's gone. All right, I think they're gonna find it in the Seattle fucking museum, but that was not me.
Do you have proof? If I had proof, I'd sell it and be a fucking millionaire. I wouldn't still be here.
Do you have proof? No, but I'm still gonna continue lying on the floor until my brain stops short-circuiting.
How long has he been laying there? He's been there for about 2 hours. Yeah, about 3 hours now.
3 hours.
Has anybody tried moving him? We do, but all we hear is seahorses.
They came.
Flying seahorses.
He shot his babies at us.
Oh god, that's horrifying.
It was some of them male, some of them female, some of them shot out as male but came down as female. It was very confusing.
It was very weird. I had no idea what pronouns to use. It was just chaos.
It was a him. Oh no, it was a her. God damn it.
But the him the ones that carry the babies.
Anyways, let's go ahead and start wrapping this up. I don't want to push this stream too far. So with that in mind, hang on a sec.
Cocaine bear.
Oh god. All right, Danny, tell everybody where to find you and what you do.
You guys, what I do? Well, that's
the Dark Charm stuff.
Yeah, I am the CEO, co-founder, and head writer of Dark Charm Media. You can find us on Facebook, and you can find all of the wonderful content of Dark Charm radio shows on wherever you get your podcasts: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever. And at the moment, like I said, we're riding high from our year. Let's continue to make it better.
Lovely. And if you have any suggestions or any comments, email darkcharmradio@gmail.com.
Yep.
Gibby, tell everybody where you are, what you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your friendly neighborhood degenerate, the podcast daddy. If you want to watch me live stream, I stream every Sunday through Thursday over at twitch.tv/podcast daddy. I also run my own show. You're going to get real sick of the word podcast by the time I'm done with this. If you want to listen to my own show I run called the Podcast Eddie Variety Show, where I make fun of everything and anything that comes across my desk, you can go to any major podcasting platform and just look up Podcast Eddie Variety Show. And if you want to get in contact with me or just watch my mental health slowly deteriorate throughout the day, go to twitter.com/enoughsnuff.
Wonderful. And usually we have a tradition of the guests selling the Patreon, but I'm going to run through this because we've already pushed the stream as far as I think we can go. So go to patreon.com/VTNetwork. For $1, you get producer credit on every episode, the Marine Mental Minute and a Minute with DJ, all of which are going to be picking up very, very soon. It's just been a very busy couple of months for the guys, and they're going to be producing stuff. For the $3 tier, you get producer credit on every episode, access to the post show that releases every Wednesday, a Minute with DJ and the Marine Mental Minute. Now, the $5 tier is where you want to be. Access to the monthly movie roast. We got 3 more coming down the pipe. Access to the post show. Your name read out loud at the end of every episode. Producer credits. Stickers every fucking month. I got more stickers incoming. You guys should have yours already, if not already on the way. A giveaway every 3 months. Our next giveaway is in January. So you want to be on that before that. A Minute with DJ and the Marine Mental Minute. And that is patreon.com/VTNetwork.
You didn't even show my commercial.
I know. No, we're about to.
Oh.
And if that did not convince you, allow me to show you something else. Hold on a sec. I just got to grab it.
I just want to say, I depressed myself for you people to make this.
So let's check out this wonderful commercial. Wonderful commercial made by our own Gibby. Every day, 4 out of 5 podcast hosts are forced to sell feet pictures online just to stay afloat. Almost every single day, 3 out of 5 resort to posting OnlyFans content of their back door. And out of the total of the podcasters mentioned, only 1 of the 5 will find success. Won't you help support struggling podcasters like this one?
Hey.
Is that incorrect?
No, but still, don't gotta highlight me.
Go to Patreon right now and sign up to help podcasters stop posting unwelcomed, spicy content.
Hey!
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Bravo.
I watch continuous videos of that Sarah McLachlan, like the abused animals thing, just so I could get like that same sort of feel to it.
That's great.
You got Danny.
That's, well, like I said, there was out of everybody that's seen it that commented on it, there was only like 1 person that had a gripe with it. So if I can take 10 out of like 1, I will. I think I did a pretty good job for my first time doing like a major trailer.
Oh man,
I loved it.
I'm still just laughing.
And I didn't realize that halfway through that second part that DJ was just sitting there just looking at the camera, not saying a word.
Yeah.
I was like,
no,
oh,
but it was like, but that actually added gravitas to the scene.
To the whole thing, yeah.
It's a pause. Like it was like dramatic pause. Like the only thing that would have made it even better was like zooming slowly in.
Oh, a Ken Burns thing? Yeah.
Look, man, I'm slowly learning my way around Sony Vegas, okay? I'm slowly learning my way around it.
So if the monthly thing isn't for you, go to vtnetwork.redbubble.com. Right now they're having a sale, 20% off everything. So, and honestly, our store is even more discounted than that. But we have a design that's going away. So you guys need to get in on this design before it goes away. Stranger Things is gearing up for another season, and because it is taking down any kind of content that even looks like
or sounds like it.
Yeah,
so one of my Twitch sounds got taken down because it used Chrissy Wake Up.
Look at that. Good job for Michigan. Way to go.
I even got the fucking Mike Smith approved. Yeah, fuck it. I did a good job.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, I don't care.
You can go home and take a nap, brother.
So this is our design. It is the VT Network Stranger Things type logo. This is going away. So if you guys need or want some rare stuff or a rare piece of merch that's no longer going to be available, hop over to vtnetwork.redbubble.com right now. This comes in all the stuff we offer: backpacks, socks, fucking coffee mugs, aprons, stickers, magnets, phone covers, you name it, we got it. Hats, fucking sweaters, t-shirts, we got it. And of course, like I said, everything's on sale right now. And if you buy more than $7 and you think you have a video that can make me vomit on air, send a screenshot of your receipt. Danny still has one pending. He can.
I can't find a video to make you vomit.
Oh, I'll send you a couple. I got an idea or two.
So if you have a video that can make me vomit, you buy more than $7 more worth of merch, take a screenshot of that, send it to vtnetwork84@gmail.com. And if you want to check out all our other our social medias, we're VTNetwork2 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, I want to thank Paul Schwer and the Magic Squirrel Network for keeping us on and keeping us going. I want to thank all our producers of VT Network, because without you guys, honestly, this fucking show would be a lot more difficult to make and just be honestly a lot less than what it is right now. And I'm waiting for the fucking list to load because for some reason it's just really, bro, really gonna make me look this horrible. Piece of shit. I want to thank Lophus, the Ragin Caucasian, Cheyenne, Graverobber, Carol, Sheri Finks, Ashley, Mike fucking Smith, Gibby, and Donnie Hengel. And of course, we have our not named producers in the list as well. We want to thank you as well. And one of those is Danny. So thank you guys so much for making this show that much better. We thank you all. We love you all. And we're going to get the fuck out of here and go to the post show so we can make fun of some stuff. So with all that said, say goodnight, Danny.
Good night, Danny.
Say goodnight, Gibby.
Suck my dick, everybody.